Hello and welcome to the Speaking Prescription. I'm going to tell you a little bit about this course, which is intended to take healthcare professionals who are already speaking in public, perhaps in grand rounds or some other similar format, and take you from that unpaid expert you are today to a highly paid professional public speaker. So this course is about the business of public speaking. We're not going to be talking very much about speaking techniques or delivery, although we will touch on it a little bit. Instead, this is really about understanding the business of public speaking so that you can figure out where and how to position yourself in the market so that you can earn money doing what you love and sharing the expertise that you have and are so passionate about. So let me run down the modules for you. There are 6. This course is going to be in a format of both video and PDF. So you'll take modules that will be released sequentially, one after the other, building on the theme that precedes it. We're going to talk first in Module 1 about how to start off on the right foot. This is getting clarity around your topics because you know a lot about a lot of different things, but this is how to really choose and narrow down that topic and narrow down the audience that wants to hear about that topic. We're also going to talk about the different formats and the different venues and things you may never have considered because there's many ways to make money as a professional speaker and they don't all look like standing behind a podium. Then in Module 2, we're going to do a little bit of market research and we're going to find out who are the successful speaker avatars. These are basically your competition, the kinds of people who are already having the success that you would like to have. So we're going to do some market research and some sleuthing around to look at those people and the opportunities that they have found and figure out really what's going on in that space so that you can position yourself to be part of it. In Module 3, we're going to take what we learned in Module 2 and help it define and differentiate your brand position. So you know you've got to be able to crisply and memorably articulate what it is that you do. When somebody asks you, what do you speak about? That can't be a 15-minute conversation. You've got to be able to say it quickly and in a way that conveys value. Why you have the credentials and expertise to be speaking about that, who it is that you want to help, like who should be in the audience, and how they're going to benefit from hearing from you. Because if you can't tell that to the event planner and they can't tell it to the rest of their committee, you're not going to get booked. And of course, once you are booked, you need people to come. So they have to have something compelling to put on their website and their brochure materials. So that's going to be all about branding, positioning, differentiating yourself as a speaker. Then in Module 4, we're going to talk logistics, so contracts. I'm not an attorney, but I'm going to tell you the kinds of things that should be considerations in your contract. You've got to have a contract. In your contract, you're also going to be talking about money and non-monetary stipulations. And some of those non-monetary things are compensation. So this is really helpful, especially when you want to speak for an event or for a place that doesn't have a large budget. There still may be ways for you to either earn additional money from that opportunity or to get truly tangible items of value that they can provide for you. Also, before you have any conversations about money, it's important to have a rough idea of their budget, and you can do some homework about this to have an idea without asking them, so you can have an informed conversation. And then before we even talk money, there are a few things you've got to do with that event planner to really be sure that you have closed the deal before you even begin to talk about compensation, because they have got to really want to hire you in order for that conversation to go as well as possible. And finally, then, we will talk a little bit in Module 5 about some pro-level delivery, the kinds of things that really take a pretty good presentation and make it great, the kinds of things that give you power in your presentation and that make people leave the room feeling like they want to do something differently or they're thinking about something differently now. And that is the kind of thing that gets you great testimonials, that gets you referrals, gets you invited back, and makes you seem like an incredible deal, even though they have paid you a substantial fee. And then last but not least, we're going to talk digital assets. This is your website, your social media channels, any other online platforms that you have, blogs, podcasts, etc. Now, you don't need to be doing all of these things, but some of you are, and we're going to talk about the value among each of those different types of assets and how you can leverage them to make yourself an opportunity magnet. This is what you want, of course, because that's when the opportunities come to you from around the world. Opportunities where people find you online are really the easiest way to make your business boom, because you don't have to go out there and search and pitch. Instead, you do what you do best, which is share your expertise, utilize the digital strategies I'm going to teach you, and watch people just come reaching out to you. And using those techniques, you will take yourself from an unpaid expert, as you are today, to a highly paid and polished professional speaker. Let's do it.